Hi, it's Christina Allison. Welcome to Productivity Monday number 3. Hopefully you've had a chance to do your time audit. And I know people struggle with this. I know they do. Almost every client I have ever had struggles to get this done. So if you haven't done it, I'm telling you, do it for at least a week. If you didn't take down the link for the one that we gave you last week, do it this week, or find an app that can do it with you. So this is important, but we're going to talk a little bit why we needed to do this. Okay, I'm assuming you've done your time audit. And what we get to do now is look at where you're spending time. There's no magic bullet that says you're going to have more hours in a day, right? So we talked about that a little bit, but I'm not going to be able to create more than 24 hours in a day. What you want to do with your time audit is find out the things that you can get rid of, okay? There are things that are on there that you may want to that you know now you can probably give up. And then there's those ones that us entrepreneurs and solopreneurs are afraid of, and that is getting help. Now, when I say hire an assistant to do some of the things that are not your genius, people cringe. I barely have enough to pay myself. How am I going to pay somebody else? Now, I didn't say do a complete, full-time assistant, but there are many ways to get assistants for a whole lot less. There are people that do it as gig work. You can go on the website Fiverr and do some side jobs, just particular things that are not your genius. And here's why. I know I can do just about anything I put my mind to it. So can you. But it's not the best use of time. You have to use your genius, the things that you are really good at that are actually going to make you money in the long run. Doing some basic stuff does not save you money in the long run. What will take somebody else 10 minutes to do may take you hours. If you have a video you wanted to transcribe, they have services that they do at $1 a minute. So if you have a 10-minute video, you can get it transcribed for $10. Or you can spend an entire half a day doing it yourself. Do not do things that you are not your genius, that are wasting time while you could be doing the things you know will bring you up faster and more productive in your business by doing the things you are really good at that are going to make you money. There are people that do the grocery shopping, right? Now, well, with COVID, it makes it a little bit different. You can't really go hire interns as easily as you could normally. I think they're still out there. That idea of having other people in spaces, I don't know. Right now, probably not. But you can definitely do it as gig work there are sites that people could do for just small amounts of money that can take these things from you. You can do a virtual assistant. There are many ways that you can get assistance without having to pay a whole lot of money. I know a lot of us that are solopreneurs hire people for $100 a month to do a lot of our social media. Finding somebody that has that skill and that doesn't need a whole lot of money because they're only going to be spending so many hours. That's up to you. Or you can make it less even, right? So you can negotiate with somebody that just needs a little side income that is good at something like that. You can get a housekeeper to clean your house, right? There are things you can. I was going to go with the grocery store aspect. Now you could hire kids to go and do it for you, but now you can order it online and go pick it up. That still saves you hours, and I believe it actually saves you money in the long run. Even if you pay the $5, what we buy on impulse buying definitely is more than $5. So just be aware there are things that you can do to cut your time so that you can get more stuff done that are making a difference. That book you really wanted to write that you haven't had the time to do, right? The videos you wanted to create you haven't done yet. The many things that you need to do to make your business grow and haven't had the time. That's what your time audit does. Where are you spending your time, and can you give something up so that you can spend your time better? And I'll talk about prioritization in another video, but definitely if you still haven't done that time audit, it's really worth your time. We make it up in our heads. We think we know what we do, but if you actually write them down, it makes a difference. So please do, and then see what it is that you can give up. And if you have any questions, go ahead and ask them. And if there's anything you really want to learn, I've got a whole bunch I'm going to do with you, but if there's specific things you want to learn, I may bump them up a little sooner. So comment down below if there's something you really have an interest in, or if you have any questions, we'd be happy to answer them for you. Again, if you haven't yet, subscribe and hit the notification button so that on these particular ones specifically, you'll get notified every week when they get posted up. So join me on this journey. Have a great one.